Hey all, Pixel here in Probable Garage, and we're going out to look at a parts car, because I'm running low on those. It is snowing. I don't know how visible that is on the camera, but it's lightly flurrying right now. I really wanted to take the van, but between the salt on the road and the fact that the front tires are a little bald and I haven't done the front end yet, we're taking the Cube, and yeah. I'm gonna drive out, we're gonna take a look at it, you get to find out what it is when we get there. Alright, I'm being quiet because I don't want the guy to know that I'm filming, but as you just saw from the video, this is a 56 Olds 4-door hardtop. It's exactly the same car as mine, except it's a 88 instead of a Super 88. Slightly lower trim level, slightly different trim here and there, but the front bumper is perfect, or as close to perfect as you're ever going to get on a driver. This car is otherwise complete scrap. Like, the doors have been rebuilt. Top and bottom and the whole car is just, the actual car itself is trash, but like there's a lot of good pieces in here. So I just made a deal with the guy, each $100, and I'm going to strip everything I could possibly want out of it, and then he's going to just scrap the shell. Oh god, I just saw that. Holy crap, look at that. Oh god, oh disgusting. Oh, that was a mistake. Yeah. So $800, I'm going to strip the bumper. I need the bumper, I need this glass, and then from there it's just kind of whatever else I think I can get some money back on. I'm going to come back tomorrow because it's snowing and I have the Cube right now. So I need the van to be able to haul that bumper back. But holy shit, that bumper's worth good fucking money. And I need one real bad. So this is an absolutely amazing deal. I'm hoping I can get enough extra pieces off of it I can sell them to other people in the Olds community and make a little bit of money back on top of that. All right, it's actually later that same day. I'm out in the garage because I realized I have to prep tonight for that tomorrow because I'm going to be heading out at like 6 in the morning tomorrow. So I'm taking the van for space reasons, obviously. I'm not happy about it because I'm going to get salt all over it, but if the van sits here and then I don't do this because it's a vehicle, I need to use it, I'm going to use it. But I need to grab 2 of the old wheels and tires up there that have good tread, pop those on the van, and then I need a bunch of hand tools. I need my cordless Sawzall, I need impact gun, driver, bunch of saw blades, because like if I have any problem with like bumper brackets or something not wanting to unbolt, I'm just slicing them all off because I have them all already. There's no reason to fight them there. I will take off the broken remains here and restore mine and use them on there. In fact, I think the bumper in the back still has every single bracket on it as well, almost every bracket on it as well. So I have spares. I need like all my big batteries. Yeah, So you don't need a time lapse for that. I'll catch you up once I've got everything packed up. I'm as packed as I'm going to be. So the wheels are on, aired up, torqued down. I'm trying to be as organized as possible because I've got 5 hours, absolute maximum, to get everything off the car that I can. So I have to have every possible thing I can think of. I got no time to try and half-ass it or go get supplies or whatever. So buckets, and those are for smaller pieces. I'd rather have some totes, but I don't have any totes, so buckets it is. Tape and markers to keep stuff together and mark it if I need to. Zip ties, similar idea. Back here I've got the big impact gun and the cordless Sawzall, and every single pair of gloves I have. These are insulated, the rest are not, but like just wearing these incredibly cheap and thin ones, doing the lug nuts was way better than trying to hold it do by hand. And then in there is the impact sockets. I got 2 hammers. I've got some liquid wrench because I can't find my PB blaster right now, which is really driving me nuts. I'm going to take another pass through trying to find that. This has got every single good battery I have. It's got an impact driver, or it's got a driver with a screw bit to unscrew stuff. I've got the small impact gun here. I have the adapter so I can turn the driver into one of these because I only have 1 battery for that. And then I've got multiple blades. I've got like 4, I think, brand new blades for the Sawzall. And then in here, bags of sockets, because trying to fish them out of the bottom has become a thing I hate, so we're bagging them. And then in here we've got screwdrivers in the bottom, wrenches, like the socket wrenches, and then we've got wrenches of every possible size, Allens. This goes just this. I'm going to grab a pair of vice grips. I just realized that's the thing I forgot. I got this to go on a wrench to give it more leverage. I got wire cutters for cutting things free. I checked, this is the size I need for the front bumper bolts, so I made sure to grab that and the socket for it. I suspect I'm going to be cutting that free just based on where they are, but I wanted to have the option. So yeah, I just realized I got to grab those couple of things. I need, what was the other thing I needed? This is the tool for getting GM handles off the inside of the door. I need the panel pry tool for getting the door panels off. And then what the heck? I literally just said it and it's fallen out of my head. What the heck was the other thing I needed? Oh, right. I need a channel lock. Not channel lock. Yeah. Vice grips. That's it. I've got 2 pairs. Just got my biggest ones, basically. I would love to be able to bring the angle grinder. I don't have a cordless one, and I don't have $200 to spend to buy one right now. So no angle grinder for me. Similarly, the inductive heater, God, I would love to bring that, but no power out there. It's in the middle of a yard, scrap yard, so I can't bring that, which sucks because, man, that would make my life probably exponentially easier. That's it for now. This is all going to sit in here overnight, obviously. Don't care. Oh, I've got snow in it all. Yay. And then tomorrow, first thing in the morning, I'm going to get up, get on the road. I kind of screwed myself cash-wise because the bank is already closed, so I'm not quite sure what I'm doing there. That gets a little worrying right now. But I'll figure it out. I have some cash on me. I don't have enough, but I'll figure it out. Anyway, I'll see you tomorrow. Good morning. It's freezing. It's 21, feels like 17. I'm an idiot. I'm getting a mount for you all. Sorry, it just got very dark. I swear I'm still here. There we go. Now I'm going. Let's get in the car. Ugh. All right, there we go. So, like I said, it's 21, feels like 17 right now. I'm about to go pick up my friend Mike, who was here for the last Oldsmobile stupidity. I've got great friends, because Jesus Christ. So basically, I'm in the situation of I realize I am doing an incredibly stupid thing, so I'm trying to do it as safely as possible. It is very cold, so I've dressed fairly warm, and I have my big bunny suit that you've seen me wear on the channel before, which in my wake up at stupid early brain I completely forgot existed, so was trying to bundle up layers, and then my wife's like, "You're gonna wear that, right?" And I was like, "Oh, holy shit, yes, I'm gonna wear that." So we're gonna see realistically, if it's really miserable, I'm going to get the stuff I absolutely need and get the fuck out of there, because I'm not going to risk frostbite or something else for some Oldsmobile parts. The guy said I could come next Saturday to do this. The only reason I'm doing it now is I'm paranoid about that bumper going away. I did not shut the garage behind me. Sorry, just looked at my mirror. So if I get the bumper and the window that I absolutely need, maybe I'll come back next Saturday for the rest if it's too cold. Hopefully the sun coming up by the time I get there will help some. But yeah, I'm not going to subject you to travel, so I'll pick it up later. All right, we made it. I'm here with my friend Mike, who's on the last dumb Oldsmobile adventure. He hasn't learned, apparently. And we're gonna get started. I was hoping I could back the van right up to it and load it, but there's enough snow there and we almost got stuck that I'm not gonna be able to do it that way. I'll set up a camera somewhere and you guys can all watch us freeze our butts off while ripping a car apart. All right, there's our patient, victim, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, like I said before, this thing is just rotted to hell. Giant patches everywhere. The whole bottom of the doors are all just rot. This is all messed up and bondoed. Like, if somebody really, really wanted to, they could probably save this car, but it would be a massive amount of fabrication for a car you can find good examples of for not that much money. So it's going to be an organ donor for other Oldsmobiles to live. This splash pan out so we can get at the bolts for the bumper, and all the factory hardware has come out great, but there was a bolt here that they replaced that well, this is how we got it out, and then now we're trying to unhook it from the sides here, and the way they janked it is causing us all kinds of problems, because there's two bolts from this way, but they basically bolted the mess in and then riveted this stuff all over it, so we can't even find the bolts to get them out. But we're chipping away at it. It's just a pain in the ass. Alright, so we got that thing out. New problem, the bumper bolts. The outside one is riveted and just we can't really get anything in here. And then the inner one is a square head on the inside and the normal socket head on the outside, and we don't have anything that fits that square head. So what we're going to do is just take the Sawzall. There's a very slight gap between the bracket and the bumper, so we're just going to take the Sawzall in there and just cut all four bolts off that way. And if that doesn't work, we're going to take the entire frame head off. We got the damn thing free. Had to cut all the bolts, but yeah, this thing is in amazing condition. This is the worst spot on the whole bumper, is this spot here that's rusty, but I literally couldn't see it until the bumper was off, so I'll be able to clean that up and do a little something to sort of hide that, maybe some chrome tape or something once I've rust proofed it. And then there's a couple tiny spots of rust and there's one spot there, but compared to my bumper, this is both of my bumpers, this is amazing. The chrome's a little sad, but again, compared to what I have, this is such a fucking score. I'm so happy with this. So yeah, and we managed to get the bumper brackets off intact, which is great because one of mine is crunched and I thought I was going to have to straighten it, but now I have good bumper. Like, I can literally take the broken off ends of the bolts out and bolt this directly up to my car. That's so great. All right, now we got to get everything else off. All right, not that I thought this car was savable, but if anybody was questioning it, well, here's your answer. I just opened the back door and the pillar is so rotted, the floor is so rotted, the pillar just collapsed down, like, from the weight of the door. That's utterly true. Oh, Jesus Christ, look at this is that area where I've been doing all that rust work. This is all just one giant patch in here. Yeah, this thing is beyond trash. That's absolutely wild. I did not expect that in the slightest. Unfortunately, this is turning out to be a bust. I thought this was going to be a nice and easy way to replace mine, but this piece of trim further down actually has some rot in it, weirdly enough, and I can't get this out of the door. And I think I need to take the vent window out to get this out, but I just stripped a screw in there on the vent window. So this is looks like it's going to be a bust. I might later on come in and like slice down here and see if I can bend the door skin out enough to see what's catching this, but I'm not going to worry about that for right now because I can get this piece of glass for like $45, so I'm not going to go crazy trying to get it out, but it would be nice. I got the fan switch, I got the ignition switch. I'm not taking any of the rest of this because I'm more look at it. The chrome is in really bad shape, so it's not even worth saving. I can't get the ashtrays out, and at this point I don't care because the chrome on those isn't very good. I did get the window out, just took a little more violence. Several people, more than one person has talked about wanting these, but this one's now destroyed from the floor collapsing. But I was able to remove the seat one person by just tipping it forward. It just tore out of the remains of the floor. Got the back window out. I don't know. I'm guessing it's probably better than mine because I have a couple. I did get some grinder sparks in mine. So if this makes it home, I will have a spare, which will also make me less nervous about the whole thing, because if I screw up and break a window reinstalling it, I have a backup. He's trying to get the heater control valve out, but that's not looking likely. I'm going to try and get the seat tracks out of it because somebody wants those locally. Yeah, unfortunately, a lot more of this is junk than I thought. Pretty much anything that's not stainless steel, anything that's actually chromed, other than the front bumper, it's junk. It's all pitted. Everything's just bad. And it's a combination of worn out or dried out or whatever from sitting, but also like the previous owner who did all these shitty repairs did a lot of jank that they did to stuff too. So I'm not going to get as much out of this as I thought. I thought I was going to get way more. There's also a lot less of this I care about at this point because I'm just sort of tired of it. This little piece of trim here I would like to get, but the screw here and the screw here on the metal panel on the inside both stripped out, so I can't get that out. That's kind of what I'm running on now. It's just like, I want this. Nope, that won't come out. No, that's actually pretty terrible. So that's where I am. Yeah, I don't regret buying it because I got that bumper, but there's not going to be anywhere near the chance to recoup that I'd kind of hoped for, just because of how bad it is. Anyway. Grabbing the time-lapse camera right now, and we're gonna, so the only thing we have left is the rear window. We're gonna carry that out as soon as I'm done this. Yeah, scavenge everything that was really worth scavenging off of it. Windshield's bad, other glass is bad, it was really bad. The back bumper is kind of okay, but not great. But I remember what it took to get the back bumper off of my car, and I don't want to deal with that for a mediocre bumper. Yeah, I didn't get everything I'd hoped for, but the front bumper makes it worthwhile, so I'm not too upset. I did catch myself in the corner of the hood, so that was fun. And yeah, so that's it for now. Hey all, it's the next morning, and we're just gonna go real quick through what I got, because I gotta get back to work, but I just wanted to give you a rundown in case it wasn't obvious. So back there is the driver's window. The glass came out intact. The lower piece is intact. The surround has got rust on it. And the glass is coming out of it, like the seal has failed. So what I'm hoping I can do is combine that with my broken window and get one that's got a halfway decent surround and good glass. Apparently the trick now is, rather than using the method these were used to install, you just glue the glass in with modern urethane. So that's cool. The window made it back intact. This is going to be basically a spare for mine, as well as this one doesn't have the few little pits that I put in mine from grinding. So that's going to get tucked up in the attic with the other one. Here's the bumper. Like I showed in the video, it's not as perfect as I thought. There's rust there, but that's not visible when it's on. There's rust here that's not visible when it's on. And then there's this rust spot that I haven't dared to really poke at yet. It feels like it's solid behind that. There's not a rust hole, but the chrome has failed. So, and there's a couple little pits here and there. So what's going to happen is these smaller pits are going to get very carefully cleaned up and probably dabbed with something to try and seal them. This is going to get ground off. The rust under it's going to get treated. It's going to get painted to seal it, and then I'm going to put chrome tape or something, chrome paint, something over that to blend it in. When it's on the car, it's not going to be very visible. The chrome, as you can see, is rough. All the chrome on these are terrible, but this is, but this is not all rusted away like it is on mine. Mine's, this is all pitted rust. So as a driver quality bumper, so good. The centerpiece is in terrible shape, but I'm not planning to use that. All this stuff I'm not planning to use, plus I have spares of that. None of that goes bad. I got a set of 4. I took the 4 hubcaps off it. I really don't need them. I have so many Oldsmobile hubcaps, but I wasn't going to just let them get scrapped. These are the 2 headlight fronts that I cut off. These are for someone who wants them. I've got one person who wants this whole piece, somebody else who just wants the chrome ring, so basically whichever actually comes through. These chrome rings are really nice. They've got speckling, but there's no pits in them anywhere. A little bit of, oh, that's lichen. Yeah, like these will clean up really respectively. That's the purple, so that I could show them where there was a rust patch. Hood ornaments, somebody interested in those. The valve covers, I just found out the guy who wants these is in England, and he actually just wants the section that says Oldsmobile Rocket out of both of them, because he's going to modify some valve covers that he has. So that's actually going to make it easier to ship it to England. These are for a guy who he doesn't need seat tracks, he needs parts of them. And while these were so rotted, that took the floor with part of them, but left some of the seat track back with some of the other ones, there's still enough here that between his and these, he'll be able to make a good set. This is another thing that somebody needed, was the rod that's the linkage between the carb and the transmission. The pin was stuck on that end, so he gets all the linkage the pin is stuck in. And then there's others. This is the sort of smaller stuff that I kind of grabbed for the sake of it. Glove box. This is that piece of okay, let's see. We're going to go look at something now. Because this piece of trim on my car, it's a one big contiguous piece, and on that car it was 2 separate ones. So let's find out together. All right, yeah, see, that's, I don't know why they made it as differently, but like that all lines up down there, and that all lines up to there. So if I get to the point of assembling this door and I haven't found this complete piece, I'll be able to take this, cut the existing trim here, and replace just the bottom part where it's all smashed. The very corner of this is bad, and I forgot about that, or I would have grabbed that one, but that's not really visible. It's this bashed in piece right here that's the big problem. That's interesting though, that they made, on the Super 88, that's one big piece, and on the 88, it's 2. It seems like it would have made more sense to make it 2 on both and just make this piece different. But, it's GM in the 50s. making it the most cost-effective way was definitely not their priority. But that's good. That's a thing I can kind of check. Now that's not a big priority on my big list of parts I need. Washer tank. I think I have this already. This has got a pump built into the lid. If I already have one, that one's probably going to get converted into an overflow if nobody wants it. Odds and ends stuff in here. Like I said in the video before, there was a lot less there than I expected. That was good. Do I have anything else? No, that's basically it. There's probably some little odds and ends in a bag or something somewhere. I grabbed a lot of little hardware from areas that I'd taken apart on this that I'm not sure if I kept the hardware organized or not, just so that I'd have some spares. Yeah, the guy wants the valve covers, happy to pay $100 for him, so that's some money back. I'm gonna ask, I asked $200 for that. Hopefully we'll come to agreement on that. I don't know where I'm gonna be the other, but I'll probably get a chunk of my money back. Yeah, I don't expect to make money off of parts cars. Like, that's not my goal. I don't go into it trying to make a profit, but it's nice to offset the cost of them a little bit, especially by getting stuff back out into the community instead of having it just get crushed. That bumper I'm hoping to get to soon, just to like stabilize it at the very least, so that I don't put it away and when I pull it back out it's gotten worse. But we'll see when I can finally get to that. But that's going to be it for now. Thank you all very much for watching. Talk to you later. Bye.